Hi guys, 18 Dapper here, and today it's a match preview for Blackpool versus Doncaster tomorrow night at Bloomfield Road. Let's get this video started. So Blackpool versus Doncaster, if you've never seen one of these match previews before, this is the format. Previous meetings, current form, player focus for Donny Rovers, one to watch for Blackpool, and then finally score prediction at the end. Previous meetings, Blackpool have had us in their pocket. So Donny have won 12, drawn 13, but Blackpool have won 27 of the last meetings between the two clubs. But looking at more recent seasons, it has been a lot closer, with both teams winning 2 games each and 1 draw. So in the 2016-17 season, a home defeat for Donny, but then the 17-18 season, slightly better. We got a home draw 3-3. That was a cracking game. I remember it well. Kept on going, a goal in front, and then Blackpool pegging us back. Remember that game well. And then away win, 2-1. And then this season, the 18-19 season, Blackpool did us in the League Cup, knocked us out in our own back garden 2-1. But we repaid the favour with a league win 2-0 later on in 2018. So that's the previous meetings. Looking at the more recent ones, now onto the league table. It is a very, very big game at the top of the table. So that last playoff spot is still anybody's to play for. We're giving it our best shot to give it to any of the teams below us. But we've still got a game in hand. We're still not in a bad position. 55 points. Peterborough behind us on 55 points. Only goal difference separating us two, but we have got that game in hand against Bristol Rovers, and it is at home. So fingers crossed we do well in that one. But tomorrow night's game, Blackpool, if Blackpool win, puts them on the same points as us. So very tight. Quite a few teams fighting for that final playoff spot. And looking at that, Coventry not too far away, and we've got them on the last game of the season. So that could be a massive game. Some big games coming up as well. We've got Barnsley on Friday, Luton coming up, Sunderland. So no rest for Donny Rovers at the minute. Just mentioned current form. That's not good viewing, is it? Loss, draw, loss, draw, loss for Donny in the last 5 games. Poor form. Blackpool, not much better, but they are slightly better. 2 draws, a victory, and 2 defeats. So, as I've just mentioned, poor run of form at the minute. We've had poor results against local rivals, Scunny, and then the 2 big games for me that we've missed out on. Relegation threatened Shrewsbury and Wimbledon, both away from home, both 2-0 defeats, bad results for us. And I think their missed opportunities to take a firm grip on that final playoff place would have been 6 points in front of Peterborough. No disrespect to Shrewsbury or Wimbledon, but if we're wanting to go up or wanting to make it into the playoffs, they're games that we should be winning. And we've just not turned up for whatever reason, and hopefully McCann can sort that out, because we haven't won away from home since December in the league. Blackpool, new lease of life. Finally got the Oystons out of the club. I, for one, I'm happy for Blackpool for getting rid of them. It's never nice having owners that don't care about the club. We've been there as Donny fans, and it was good news to know that they were no longer part of the club. And Saturday, massive crowd at home, and late equaliser must have felt like a win. So I think Blackpool will be on the crest of a wave, and we need to be very wary of that tomorrow night. Player focus, I've gone with Alfie May. On Saturday, Marquis got sent off, 2 yellow cards, so he's got a 1-match ban. And for me, this could be Alfie May's big chance to kind of stake a claim on the first team. for me, he's not a first team player. He's more of an impact sub to come on maybe 60, 65 minutes and just be a nuisance. He's got that never give up attitude, and it can cause defenders problems with that. 35 appearances this season, majority of them off the bench. 11 goals, 1 assist. So it's not bad stats looking at that. A lot of the goals come in the cup, 2 goals in the league. So he's one that I like watching. He's busy. He puts a lot of effort in, and for me as a Donny fan, that's all I can ask for. Just see 100% effort going in. If we get beat, fair enough. But I like seeing players who put effort in, and Alfie May is one of those. So hopefully gets given an opportunity tomorrow night, and hopefully he takes it. On to the one to watch for Blackpool. I've gone with Jay Spearing. I liked him at Bolton. Thought he was a good player, and for me, is one of those midfielders who's got a lot of experience at Championship level, and dropping down to League One, it just adds that little bit of quality into Blackpool's midfield. He's one of those midfielders who can dictate the pace and the speed of the game. So hopefully our midfield win that battle and snuff him out of the game, because if not, I think he can control it and potentially be the player who makes a difference on the night. And finally, onto my score prediction. Looking at our current form and how we've been playing away from home since Christmas, I think it's going to be a tight one. Both teams needing the points, but I just don't think we've got enough away from home at the minute. I'm glad that the majority of our games remaining are at home, but with it being away from home, I'm having to go for a tight 1-0 defeat. Hurts so much saying we're going to get beat, but that's my honest opinion. Form is not great, confidence is not high at the minute, whereas Blackpool, other end of the spectrum, I think their confidence is sky high, and like I say, new lease of life with new owners coming in. So 1-0 to Blackpool for me, and it's going to be a nervy end to the season. I unfortunately am not going to this game. Work on Wednesday morning, so can't get there, so there won't be a match day vlog. But if you've enjoyed this, big thumbs up for us, please. Subscribe if you haven't already. As always, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.